Let's quickly talk about FC Barcelona. Wait, I thought you guys said Barcelona is broke and Barcelona could not buy players. Where did Barcelona get the money to sign Rodri? Where did they get the money to sign Karim Adeyemi? Where did Barcelona get the money to sign Anthony Gordon, almost 80 million euros? I thought you guys said Barcelona is really broke. They are now renting Camp Nou out for events. They are now growing grasses from Camp Nou and they are now selling it to other clubs to generate money. I thought you guys said they had to go get artists like Zlatan and Scales from Africa so that Lame Yama can use JBS speakers to begin to stream their songs so that they can make a lot of money on Spotify and be able to sustain themselves. Where did you guys get all of this agenda from? And the funniest thing is almost everybody, they were talking about this thing as if it was real. The narrative on the social media was being pushed towards that direction and it felt almost very real. To an extent, if you consume those contents on social media alone, you would think truly Barcelona does not have money or Barcelona is broke and they can't buy player. Until they began to pull stunts and they had to pull Anthony Gordon's deal all of a sudden. Anyway, there was an issue. People thought they were going to sign Rashford and they didn't sign Rashford. Instead, they decided to sign Anthony Gordon for almost maybe times 2 or times 2.5 or times 3 fee of Rashford. They didn't stop there. They signed Karim Adeyemi. They signed Rodri. They actually hijacked Rodri. And now Rodri to Barcelona is like Barcelona is having Sergio Busquets is like Barcelona is having modern day Sergio Busquets. I call him Sergio Busquets reborn. And it's just going to be scary at La Liga because Rodri in that Barcelona's midfield is going to be a menace. It's going to be chaotic. The control is going to be mad. And on social media, we've been seeing Pedri Rodri, Pedri Rodri, Pedri Rodri, Pedri Rodri. And what we'll probably be seeing in Barcelona next season, or this season, is going to be a template of the Spanish national team midfield, while that of Real Madrid looks much like France team. Anyway, Rodri joined Barcelona and I was shocked. I'm not shocked, but I'm shocked because you people said Barcelona has no money. There are some other small signings, some 8 million signings that we don't want to bother ourselves with that yet. But the major signings, they signed and they really signed well. And if you look at the profile of player that Barcelona signed, I think Real Madrid should be worried. Real Madrid also made some signings, but personally, now deviating away from where did Barcelona get money? If you have an answer to that, you can let me know in the comment section. But deviating a bit from that, it would have made more sense for Real Madrid to sign Rodri. I feel they needed Rodri more because of that, their midfield. Yeah, they've got Federico Valverde, there's Ada Goulier, there's Camavinga, there's Chouameni, and like that. But you know who Rodri is. This is not even about Ballon d'Or. You know what Rodri brings to a team: the dictation of play, the stability, the press, the way he withstand press, and his clutch moment. You can't take that away from Rodri. I felt that if Real Madrid was very, very serious about winning the Champions League, already they've got Diamande, Mbappe, there's still Rodrigo in hospital. There's Vini Jr. who just renewed his contract, and Federico Valverde and some other players like that. They actually reinforced at the defense as well. They've got Konate. They've got apart from Konate, they also got what's it called? They got Cucurella from Chelsea. They got this right back, Dumfries, I think from Inter Milan. So Real Madrid really signed well, but there is always one missing piece that feels like when you sign it, he completes the whole set, and that would have been Rodri for Real Madrid. But you know what Real Madrid was doing? Because they love to take from from those clubs free of charge, the way they got Arnold, the way they got Dumfries, they wanted, the way they got Bernardo Silva, they wanted Rodri's contract to expire and then they will go to Man City and get him for free. But guess what? The table turned and all of a sudden, Rodri to Barcelona, here we go. So the broke Barcelona now looks very, very strong, very, very rich, very, very healthy and ready to compete. Well, For Chelsea, I won't be in Europe, so we won't be playing in the UEFA Champions League. So we have no headache about facing Barcelona. So you guys who are in the Champions League can solve your headache when you get seeded with Barcelona in the UEFA Champions League. Anyway, I'm still hoping that somebody finds me a good reason why they said Barcelona was broke and they will not be able to sign any player. And as at the time of making this video, the transfer window is still open, so there are still many more that would happen. I won't be shocked if Barcelona still goes for some other crazy signings. Please, before I end this video, please, nobody should bring that agenda of a club is broke and they can't buy player. If it's not Leicester, and I don't mean this to drag Leicester because they are going through a lot since winning the Premier League about 10 years ago, going down, losing their late owner and all of that, and they're currently in League Two now. And again, we saw another news that Leicester is for sale for £200 million. So if you say Leicester is broke and they can't buy players, I would agree. But don't ever mention it that a top team in Europe, back-to-back La Liga, or maybe a Premier League club or an Italian club winning the league or a German club is broke and they can't buy a player. Please don't. If you bring that agenda near me, I will block you. I will report your account. I will report myself. I will report my subscribers. We will report everybody. There will be serious issues anyway. If you're still watching this video to this point, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to this channel. If you like my football stance, you can subscribe to this channel. Likewise, if you don't like it, you can still subscribe to this channel. And let's grow this community. Let's grow this community to the next level. Thank you guys for watching. You will see me again pop up in the very next one. Cheers, guys.